Hello everyone, my name is Katy and welcome to the Greenland Quilter channel. I hope everybody's been having a good week. Here we are already into the weekend, the beginning of the weekend. It is Friday, August 21st, and this week flew by like nobody's business. Just think, September is just like around the corner. So I hope everybody's been having a good day, and let me know what you're working on in the chat. And also let me know where you're watching from. Let's get things rolling in the channel. And then we're going to talk about the poll because we're going to do some more, besides vocabulary words like I like to do. I think I'm going to start adding some more Greenland history so y'all can get to know more about Greenland because I think it's a good idea. I've already, told y'all a lot about it, but I think it's interesting that there's more to learn and, so the poll is, when was Qaqortoq Greenland established? Was it established in 1979? Was it established in 1775, 1814, or 1721? And I'm super excited about sharing this date because it's just going to be interesting when we do talk about it, because y'all are going to be shocked, I think. Hi, KK. How are you? Hello, Felicia. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Rita. Hey, Sherry. It's good to see you. Sherry was first in here, I think. The first thing I want to cover is I'm having trouble with my eyes tonight. I'm in the middle of an oral migraine. So I'm probably going to have to turn that ring light off because I think that's what triggered it. Normally, I mean, we talk about my health a little bit on and off, but I've been having trouble with my eyes since Tuesday, I think. And that's why I didn't do a live Wednesday. My late night live I had intended upon doing. I canceled last night's live because of my eyes and because I was super tired. And here we are tonight, and my eyes are still giving me a fit. So it's probably going to be a bit of a struggle, and you're probably going to think I'm sewing a little slower than usual. But we will push through it and keep on going because there's nothing I could do about it. There's no way of fixing it. It's just, y'all have seen in the past that I've struggled with my eyes. Seems like 2 or 3 times a year this crap happens. And it's very annoying to me because I don't know why it's such a trouble, but it is. So, especially with my left eye. My left eye's been hurting me for days. I don't know. Okay, so, Shonda will not be here tonight. I don't know how many of you know what has happened, but she's talked a little bit about her aunt. And also I'm going to go find the video that she posted about her aunt so you guys can watch it later. But her aunt did pass away 2 days ago, or either 3. I can't remember. It's either 3 or it's 2. This was not unexpected. We knew it was coming. And Shonda's been sewing with me a lot to help her stay focused on not falling down from, well, you know how we all get into a funk and don't sew. And so she's been sewing a lot with me so that she would be able to not fall into that little funk that some of us fall into. And so that's why we've been sewing so much together, because just kind of keep her mind busy while she was helping take care of her aunt. She did post a video about her aunt, and it was a very beautiful tribute. And I am going to share the link for that tribute. You guys keep her and her family in your prayers. For those who believe in prayers, those who believe in sending good vibrations her way, please do that. Her aunt meant the world to her. Her family is a very close-knit family, and so the title is of the video is miracles don't happen or something like that. Can't remember the exact name of it. I'm looking for it now. Yeah, but y'all keep her in a prayer. Keep her in your prayers to help her, and comment, let her know you're there thinking about her. Yeah, it's called There Will Be No Miracles. Yeah, that's the name of the video, and I'm fixing to share it with you guys. So she won't be on the live tonight, so I will not be working on socialites tonight, as we had planned to do. And when she feels up to coming back, to sew with me, we will finish up socialites. In the meantime, I will be doing other things until she comes back. So just remember that we will finish it, but it'll happen when she gets past all of the main, there's lots of things they have to do, and and then there's grief that's in play, and yeah, so y'all just keep her on your mind, and show her that we as a community are behind her to help her. So, and here's Shonda's link to the video. This is a good way to help her right now during this hard time, is to go over and watch her videos, comment, like, share her videos, because we're a big community. And, I watched the video and it made me a little emotional, because I've gotten to know Shonda for a while now. We've become really best buddies, and she's a kind, loving person, and for her to talk about her aunt the way she did was just so deep and so emotional. So make sure you go over there and do that too. Okay. All right. Hi, Minnie Dula. Hi, I know who you are. Welcome. It's been a while since I've seen you. Yeah, we're just gonna have to muddle through the eye thing, and I'll do my best. I'm waiting on this little kaleidoscope to get out of my eyeballs. It takes about 45 minutes, so that's why you don't see me sewing yet, because I need to wait for it. I can see the needle and everything, and I need this little thingy to get out of my eyeball, and it'll stop in a few minutes, so bear with me. Okay, now I do have something to share with you guys, and a story about this here box. Look what finally came. This is July's box, I think. Yeah. Okay. So it is August 21st. And this box was sent out on July 22nd. This sat in Nuke for 15 darn days. And you're going to say, well, why did it sit in Nuke for 15 days? Because the powers that be decided they weren't going to put mail on the -8 to send to here, because they had overloaded themselves by not putting birds in the air. So that's what, yeah. But you know how it goes. And no, I'm not on a downer here. This is life, you guys. So let me know where you're watching from. And also I posted a I've been working on a graphic. Thank you, KK. I appreciate that. How many of you, please put a heart in the chat. How many of you have seen the little graphic I've been working on that's going to be a sticker? I posted it on my community tab. I've been working on it for a couple days in between my issues with my eyes, because I want to give away stickers that has to do with the channel. And I'm going to create both. I signed up to Sticker Mule, and I'm doing a test. I think it's called like a test or something, where they send you test pieces. And so part of it'll be stickers and part of it'll actually be magnets. So I just want to see what the magnets look like, if it's worth the money or not. I'm hopeful that the stickers will come out all right. And also I intended upon doing business cards, but I think I'm going to have to figure out how to reduce it a little bit so that you can still see the text. So if you haven't gone and seen it, take a look. But if you have seen it, let me know. And if you have seen it, will you tell me what you think about them? Do you like it? I mean, do you think it'll make a pretty little sticker? What do you think? Let me know in the chat. Because I did post it on the community tab. Okay, so here's the Sew Sampler box. And what I'm going to do is we're going to open this box. Now, some of you have probably already seen what's in it, and I've been super excited. Okay, so this one is called Summer Crush. And I need to cover up something here because you can't see the code. There's a code on here that I can't share with you guys. But we're going to talk about it real quick. Okay, I just put some washi tape on. Okay, so it's called Summer Crush, July 2026. And this says, you can come quilt with us, boo to the quilt along and sew along. Join us for the Boo to You, our 2026 Halloween Mystery Quilt Stitch Along, featuring hauntingly cut cute fabrics and irresistible cross stitch. This spooktacular project is packed with sweet surprises and plenty of Halloween charm with no frights. Yep, so there's a free sew along going on. There's also Sewing Machine Love. Enjoy the preview of the Sewing Machine Love, a special project coming soon for the National Sewing Month. Stay tuned. And of course, this is after the fact because I just now got this. There's also a free pattern here, two free pattern plus they brought something out of the vault. And you can also get 15% off of Acorn Precision Piecing products with the code, but I can't give you the code. And the code expires on August 30th. So I'll probably order me some more, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so anyway, that's what it looks like. All right. You get a little description card. KK says, I am going to go play bingo, love, and respect. All right, have fun. Hey, Lori, welcome, welcome. So let's go ahead and see what's in this box. As you know, I mentioned when we do the third annual channel anniversary live, which will be a 6-hour live on September the 30th, I'll be giving away 5 gift cards, 5 $25 gift cards, and I'll also be giving away probably around 6 different snail mail happy mail for you guys. And so if you win, you might find some fabric in it, some notions in it that's come in this Sew Sampler box that I know I won't use. But let's go ahead and look at this not fat quarter. This is 10-inch squares, which will be a layer cake. So this is a mini layer cake. And let me find the name of it. I'm so sorry if I seem out of sorts. Please bear with me and stay with me. What is the name of this fabric? It's a Botany Daisy Crush Junior 10-inch squares by Heather Bailey for Figo Fabrics. So let's go through the fabric. Okay, so I'm going to show each one of them to you. Yeah, it's Daisy Crush by Figo Fabric. Okay, these are layer cake squares. Can everybody see this okay? Y'all talk to me. You stop. Get in your bed. Go on, get in your bed. Okay, so this is the first one. And then there's this one. This is pretty. I like this. And then we have this next one with the bigger daisies on it. Can everybody see this okay? Y'all with me? Ooh, pretty. Let me put this one up closer to the camera where you can see it. That's very pretty. So this is by Figo Fabrics. These will be fun to work with. Very colorful. Then we have this really light pink with cream. And we have another daisy pattern. There's quite a few in here, looks like. Nice fabric line. Hey, Kevin, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. And I'm going to stand up so I can do this better. So this is what it looks like. And then we have this same pattern, only in a different color. And more daisies. So this is the Sew Sampler box for July from the Fat Quarter Shop. Then we have this darker green. And then we have these cute little flowers. And then the big daisies, which is pretty. I like the color so far. This will be fun to sew. And then we have this, this is kind of like an emerald green, sorta. And then we have this different style of flower here. Looks kind of like a cave flower almost. And then more daisies, big daisies. Different color. What do y'all think about these so far? Let me know in the chat. Do you like the colors? This is very pretty. These will be fun to sew with. Let me know in the chat what you think. Y'all talk to me. Isn't that pretty? That's gorgeous. And then we have this lighter color right here, this aqua color. And we all know that Kimberly loves aqua colors. And then we have this very different kind of art with these different greens. And more daisies with the green. Lynn says, I like them, yes. And Lynn says, yes, she's here. Okay. And hey, Kevin, I posted a graphic on my my community tab of the graphic I'm working on for making a sticker with. Maybe you can go and have a look at it and see what you think. Okay, so this was all 10-inch squares. And let's see if it says how much was supposed to be in here. These are junior crust squares, so you get, this was worth the value of $26.98 for this particular one, and you get it didn't say how many, so I can count them later, unless y'all, if it's not important, y'all, then I won't count it, but if it is, let me know and I'll take the time to count them. So this is what came in as the layer cake. Okay, the next thing that came in the box, and this is a perfect 2-in-1 scissor lanyard. So let's take it out. Lynn says, you have a pattern in mind? Well, it came with a pattern, so I haven't showed you the pattern yet. So looks great for a square sticker. Yep. Oh, thank you, Kevin. I was wondering if you liked it. Okay, so this is a scissor lanyard. And let me see how, basically you put your scissors on the inside like that. So you can see it has like a sleeve on it, and you can pin it to your shirt up here or pin it to whatever. So that's a scissor lanyard. This is nice. It's a 2-in-1 lanyard. You let's see, you can use it for small scissors. It's a sewing accessory. It says it's a 2-in-1 lanyard from Karen Kate Buckley. A great choice when you want to keep your scissors close at hand while you're working. Use it with your favorite small and medium-sized scissors. A clip-on with a snap tab easily attaches to the front of your shirt. The protective silicone cover holds the blades of your scissors. So that's what came in here. So very nice. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you, which I am super happy to see in this box, because I don't have enough of these big, huge Wonder Clips. I have just a few of them, and I keep putting off buying bigger ones because I have a lot of small ones, but I keep forgetting to order bigger ones because these come in handy when you're using it on putting when you need a big area to cover with. So these are, as you can see, these are the big ones. They're Clover Wonder Clips. So those came in too. All right. Now the next thing we're going to do is, which I needed because mine went bad. This is acorn piecing glue. And anyone who watches Kimberly on her lives on Fridays know that she tends to use this glue when she's piecing. And I like to use the glue. My little tip had broke off on the one I had, and I didn't realize that when you stick a straight pin in there that it would rust inside this glue. It made the glue turn an awful brown color. So I had to toss it out. So yep, I needed that. So happy about that. Okay, now let's talk about the next thing. We have a sewing machine love binding keeper. This is a Fat Quarter exclusive. And let me pull it out of here so you can have a look at it. Now, do I know how to use this? No. I've never used a binder keeper or binding keeper, so I'll have to figure out how to use it. Probably going to have to look it up online to see how to use it, but it's really nice. It's a thick piece of plastic, so that'll be fun to have. So it's really nice. This is a nice box. I'm really happy with it. The next thing we're going to talk about is the patterns that came in it. So this is Botany pattern for the 10-inch squares. This is really nice. This makes a 59 by 59 inch square quilt top. You'll need 3.5 yards for background and outer border, and 1.5 yards of accent inner border and binding for this quilt top. But that's what it looks like. It's a pretty pattern. So that's the one you get that's exclusive to the Sew Sampler box. And then also this is from the Sew Sampler Vault from the past. This one was from the January 2019 box. And so again, we're getting vault patterns, and I'll have to look and see if I actually have this pattern. If I do, because I used to do Sew Sampler boxes until 2020 when I stopped doing them. I had canceled my subscription after doing it for like 6 years. So I have some of these patterns that are being put into Sew Sampler boxes currently. I have, and I'll be giving them away as a giveaway as well. Then you have the once a month Sew Along Peach Blossom block. So that's really pretty. So that's what's all in the box for July. And I don't know how long it'll be before I see my August box. Things have been kind of precarious with our mail. So anyway, that is the Sew Sampler box. So what do y'all think about everything that came in it? I think it had nice fabric line, and I like especially those clips. I'm very happy about the clips and the glue. So yeah, okay. All right. Lynn says, I will use my large wonder clips for putting on binding. Yeah, that's what I use it for too. And let me share Kevin's channel. So those of you who are don't know who Kevin is, he is his channel is called Tuber Chat, Grow and, oh my gosh, I have a brain fart today. Like I said, I can't think straight today. Connect and Grow is what his channel's called. And he has a channel that helps small channels grow. And you come in and make friends with everybody in the channel, participate, and visit it helps other channels visit you, and you go visit their channels. And this is how come my channel has grown so much. It's because I've gone to other channels with sharing playlists and everything else. Lynn says, I really like this month's box. Me too. Okay. Now then, what else was I going to talk about? Okay, so what I'm going to work on today is my puzzle mystery today. Because the reason I decided to just do that is because of the fact that I'm having such issues with my eyes right now. So I hope that, I think that Mona from Rip It and Sew is going to join me in a little while, I hope. If any of you want to hop on the Zoom with me, let me know and I'll send you the link. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button. Okay, so we're going to work on clue 4. And I'm going to go ahead and take the clues out. When I'll be right back. I have some stickers to show you guys. So I've been picking up stickers from work because I'm going to be putting them in the giveaway in September. And they're stickers for our town. And I'm going to show you the first one. This is the first one. And then this one feels like it's vinyl almost. So these are the ones I've been collecting that I'm going to give away in September. Hi, Nina. How are you? Okay, so let's get these clues laid out properly. I need some. I'm so sorry I'm so slow today. I'm just having a time of it today. I don't even see them. I'm missing some letters here, looks like. That's interesting. So how's everybody doing? Have you had a good week? Let me know. And I'm going to go ahead and lay these clues out and we're going to start sewing them. Okay, so this light color is A. And then we're going to, this is B, this pretty turquoise color. I think this quilt top's going to be pretty when it gets all sewn together. And I'm pretty sure that it has friendship stars. I think that's going to be the theme of the whole thing, friendship stars. And then we got C, which that's C. What did Nina do? Lynn says, I have a question. In your 1,000 block book, it came with a CD, right? Yes, it did. Have you looked through it at templates and such? Yes. There's also a website where you can download the PDF file of those templates, Lynn. What I'll do is I'll go look it up, and then can you email me, Lynn, and put in the subject line? I'm gonna post my email. Email me and put in the subject line 1,000 block book templates, and I'll send you the PDF file. That way you can just print it straight from your thing instead of trying to figure out how to use that CD, because I don't think that CD is user friendly, or to me it hasn't been. So I'm just laying these out so I can sew them. Katie, I showed up. You did? You showed up. Got it. Thank you for coming. I appreciate that. I always hit the like button before I even comment, says OG. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me see here. I appreciate all that you guys do. Yeah, email me and I'll send you the PDF. Any of you who have the 1,000 block book that has not downloaded that big PDF file, email me and I will email it to you. Because that would be helpful. It's on the I can't always forget the name of the website, but it's a crochet website actually. Interweave is where it's at, and it's interesting that they have it on their website. But when I tried to search for it recently, it's harder to find now for some strange reason. Okay, let me see here. We got this is B, C, and then we have D, which is this one. And these are going to be crowded on this design board. And then we have E. And this one is F. And this one is D, looks like. Okay, so we're going to start sewing. Nina says, can't type 1. Huh? Put in the subject when you email me, just put 1,000 block book and I'll send you the PDF. That way I know why you're emailing me. Nina says she can't type 1. Type what? All right, let's get sewing. So we're going to do B and C. And we'll set this aside for right now. And how many do we need? We need 4. 1, 2, 4. And we need C, which is this one. And we'll start sewing these together. 2, 4. Okay, we'll set these aside for right now. And we're going to go ahead and sew these together. All right, let's get sewing. Okay. I don't understand, Nina, what you mean you can't type 1. Here is the email address to email me. Okay. I only use one finger at a time watching each letter. If I look away, I mess up. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Now I understand. Okay. I know this seems like I'm a little slow tonight. I'm so sorry. So very sorry. So I'm chain sewing these. Don't forget to do the poll. We'll be talking about Greenland's history, some more of it anyway. I did not work today. They just did coffee mix, and it was a German ship, cruise ship that came in today. And so all they had was coffee mix, and I don't do coffee mix because I don't speak 3 languages. And so it would be, yeah, I couldn't help with translating from Greenlandic to English. I don't have enough of a vocabulary to do that. And I guess there was no tannery tours today, but apparently I am working Sunday. But I'm also going to be meeting a friend that's coming in on the cruise ship on Sunday, and that's a really big cruise ship we're going to get on Sunday. I'm not sure the amount of passengers that's going to be on it or what time they're going to arrive Sunday, but I will try to go live for a few minutes right before I have to start working. And more than likely, I'll probably be working the tannery too. So I wish I could go live in the tannery, but I can't. That is forbidden. I mean, I could, video the boutique itself and the first room that I take the tourist into, but once you leave that room, you cannot use any video or cameras. Okay, Lynn, I'll answer it after the live tonight. I'll make sure to get that took care of for you and send you the PDF file because I do have it on my laptop. All right, so I've had to make 4 of these, and I'm going to go ahead and finger press them and use my little roller on them. And this is Lullaby from the Robert Kaufman Boutiques, and this is Field of Dreams. My design work is old school, pencil and paper. Computers were invented after I started working. I need to do a deep clean of my sewing machine. You and me both. I am needing to get that done because I haven't cleaned mine in a hot minute. Not in a little while anyway. Thank you, Katie. Very much appreciated, said Lynn. You're welcome. Anytime I want to help. I'm happy about you getting the book. I've definitely been thinking about what I want to work on for the fall. And I'm thinking I want to pick some of the blocks out that are paper pieced from that book and do a small, not as big of as a quilt top as what I was doing with, that year-long sew, but maybe we could do a 5-month sew where we're doing paper piecing blocks because I think they'll be fun. The blocks are beautiful and you can do so much and make them look so beautiful. How's y'all's weather? Let me know what your weather's like. Let me see. Let me know about your weather. How's the weather right now? Y'all, are you starting to get the feeling that fall is in the air, or is this still too hot to notice? I know it's hot in Arizona. Lynn says, okay, thank you, Katie. Very much appreciated. You're welcome. I'm always happy to help. Kevin, are you still in the chat? Okay. Now that I've done 4 of those, now it wants me to take and make 4 more. We're going to do 4 more half square triangles, but they're going to be with 2 different colors. So these were B and C. Now I've got to make 4 F and B's. So F is the big flat, this one. So we're going to do 4 of them. Too hot in California, says Nina. And hey, Andrea, how are you doing? It's night. Wow, 99 degrees Fahrenheit in Alvin, Texas. Wow, that's hot. What's the temperature like in California right now? Lynn says our weather is starting to feel fallish. It's 89 F. Cool. Still no hurricanes, huh? Let's see, F and B. So we need 4 of these. All right, let's go ahead and sew these together. Weather in Kirkland is fair with temperatures of 82 degrees Fahrenheit and the wind is blowing from the northwest at 8 miles an hour and the humidity is 46%. Ooh, that sounds like fall weather to me. Hey, Shelby. It's good to see you, hon. How you doing? Thank you for dropping in to sew with me. Lynn says Hawaii might say differently, looking like 2 hurricanes came in. Yep. That hurricane that was in Hawaii skirted Hawaii. It didn't exactly make landfall, but it sure looked like it did. But it wasn't a big one like, a huge, super strong one. But it did make a hot mess. Sure did. I come from a state that always was being hit with hurricanes. Shelby says fall, no, peak summer weather here. Okay, gotcha. It's been raining here for a couple days. We don't have a ridiculous, we don't have that ridiculous humidity that the East Coast does, laugh out loud. Yeah. It's definitely different on the west end of the country. I feel like these pieces are not going to be precise because of my eyes giving me a fit. How many votes do we have on the poll now? We have 16 votes. Come on, you guys, vote. Let's get this poll rolling. And you can just guess because when even if you get it wrong, you'll remember what that correct answer is just because you got it wrong. I think some of you will be surprised though. Lynn said she gave a guess. Cool. Excuse me. I need a have no clue option, says Brenda. Just take a guess. Hi, Brenda. How are you? But you'll remember next time I bring it up. Some of y'all remember last fall, I was doing a poll and then having y'all keep up with the correct answers so you could participate in the New Year's Eve giveaway. Excuse me. Thank you, Brenda. Gazuta. Thank you. Okay. So we got this next set together. Then we're going to do flying geese. And then I'll start sewing these together in units. Lynn says, oops, I misspelled that. Bless you. Thank you. Crazy sinus infections going on around here. Yeah. Okay, so let me see. What can we ask a question about? What is y'all's plan for the weekend? What are you going to work on a project, or what is your plan for the weekend? Let me know in the chat. Let's get the chat rolling. Y'all talk to me. Did y'all like the little stickers I showed you? That I'm going to give as part of the giveaway. I'm going to pick up some more probably over the weekend. All right, I'm going to go take these and press them all real quick. We got them all pressed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make 4 sets of these that we're going to sew together. So let me lay them out so you can see what we're doing. Because we're going to have to sew this to, yeah. Okay, so we're going to do F, and then this is B. And then BC, which is this way. And we need to make 4 of these. Okay. So I'm just going to lay them on top of each other and chain sew. 3, 4 of these, and I need to press them because they're bent. Okay. All right. I've got them laid out the way they're supposed to be. So let me iron these real quick. Okay. So what I'll do is I'm going to start with one side and I'll just sew them on, chain sew them, and then we'll pick the other side up afterwards. So we're going to sew these to this side first, and I'll go ahead and run them through the sewing machine. I had to go out and back in to do the poll. I'm sorry. Hi, Picky Bush. How are you? Lynn says, binding my second quilt after I tackle the machine dust bunnies and give a few drops of oil. And Grant, hey, Grant, how are you? Grant says, I was so far behind. My live wasn't on. Uh-oh. Yep, y'all if you hit the live chat, it'll keep you up to date. Okay. Brenda said she had to go out and come back in again. So go ahead and let's change. How are you doing, Grant? How you doing, Brenda? How's everybody doing, and what's your plans for the weekend? Don't forget, we have a live tomorrow at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time that starts out the back-to-back lives. I had to go. Okay, we're still reading. All right, I'm just waiting for y'all to catch up. All right. We will, oh yeah, that's my fault. Don't forget to do the form for the giveaway, you guys. You can't participate in the giveaway if you don't fill the form out for the giveaway that's going to be on September the 30th. So make sure you do that. The last time I checked, only 18 people had filled that form out. I don't see how you want to turn away winning money. I mean, money's money. Freebie fabric and stuff is the other thing. Fabric and notions. There'll be some tulipy 10-inch squares in that giveaway. Grant says, I'm trying not to melt. It's 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, that is hot. Vicky says, working on projects and cleaning house. And then Nina says, I am working on the mini storm at Sea Quilt 14 by 18 inches using 700 pieces. I love tiny pieces. You know what? I like tiny pieces too. Next week we'll do Katy Says again, and I still got to get the pattern written for those who need the write out for the Katy Says. I haven't done it yet. I'm sorry. This has just been a crazy week with work and everything else, and I knew it was going to get hard because August is always when we have the most cruise ships usually. And when I have more than 2 tours, which this last one I had 3, it tends to make me really tired. Didn't used to get so tired out, but now, man, it just wears me out. And me and Nikolai talked about that actually. And I kind of think the reason I get tired out, because I've been doing some research about lung capacity and stuff. And apparently, when you have low lung capacity, it does make you feel tired. And I think that's interesting. Brenda says, my hubby told me to stop doing those forms. Every time I did, we got covered up in spam calls. I don't do that. That form is private. No one can see it except you. I have it set to be private. I can't give something away if I can't get a hold of you, and I'm not chasing anyone down. I've learned the hard way that people don't answer emails. That form doesn't ask you for your phone number either. But like I said, I have the form set to privacy so that only you can see it. Other people, when they fill out the form, cannot see your form and you can't see theirs. Just letting you know that. Please tell me I didn't just do that the wrong direction, because it sure looks like I did. Oh, it's just the one I did that way. Okay, we got to take this back out and redo it. I sewed it the wrong way. That's good. Apparently those didn't make private. I just figured the service did it. Nope, I have it set to private because your personal information should stay private. It's none of anybody's business, not even Google. And I don't ask for phone numbers on it anyway. The snail mail prizes, I need your physical address for a reason. As far as gift cards, those will be based on your email so that I can put your email into the whatever gift card y'all decide you want. And that way I don't have to find you or wait for weeks trying to get an answer from an email. And that's why you have to have the form filled out if you want to participate in the freebies. I love paying it forward in case you hadn't noticed that. Because you guys have made my channel grow. And I appreciate every one of you so much. Nina says, I am being good and patient. I have so many scrap quilts that I bounce between because I get tired of doing the same thing for hours. Yep, I'm with you on that one, Nina. That's why I have multiple projects going on. I need to start a fall project, and you know how I've been designing my own little project for you guys to sew? Katy doesn't have one because my head's kind of like on the fritz. I can't come up. I want to do something with charm squares and 10-inch squares again, but I can't come up with what I want to do in my brain. So I don't know. Maybe I'll go find a free pattern to do instead, because there's lots of freebies out there. Rita, but is there an address in the lurking corner? What do you mean? Cindy, hi, how are you? It's evident how giving you are. Oh, yeah, I love to give. You never know whose day you're going to make by giving something. Like to spread the love. Rita says, Katy is best at paying it forward. Gifting me that book was the best thing that ever happened. The look on your face, Rita, oh, that was so much fun. and it brought you joy, and it made me feel the joy. And I love doing that, giving someone something unexpectedly and bring joy to their lives, especially in this day and age when we need a little bit of love spread around. All we need is lots of love right now. Just saying. I know that's from a song. All you need is love, love. Because I hope, I hope that by doing that, I've made somebody's day. Katie, I said earlier I was going into lurking corner. Oh, I missed that. Sorry. You're always in the lurking corner. Minnie, hey, Minnie Doula. I already said hi, didn't I? I never felt luck, but your channel has been the only one that I have won a gift card. That's right. Andrea has won a gift card more than once on my giveaways, and I remember you did, Minnie. It always makes me happy to give. And I'm not trying to toot my horn here. It's just, it's always been how I've been. Before I became a YouTube creator, I would be sitting in other YouTube creators' channels doing super chats and, gifting them. Mostly it was super chats because that's a way to help a channel financially when they're, because making money is not, you don't make much money, put it that way. And the biggest takeaway from all of this is, I don't know. I don't know how to explain why I love doing it. I just do. I just do. Where is the gift card from? On the form, there is a list of vendors or online sites like Amazon, Fat Quarter Shop, Michael's. Hang on, I'll look at the form. I gave you a choice of several. So let me pull the form up. Let's see. On the form itself, you can choose Fat Quarter Shop, Missouri Star Quilt Co., Amazon, Michael's, Walmart, and My Fabric Addiction. You only choose one though. So if you do win the gift card, based on what you did with that, will be where I buy your gift card from. If you get a physical prize where I'm going to mail it to you, I'm going to need your physical address. But I do not need your phone number or anything like that. Not that I know of anyway. I would think not. I know shipping stuff from the States asks for phone numbers, but I don't recall having to put a phone number on it. And if I do, I can just put my own phone number on it. Because I do have a United States phone number. Yeah, there's 5 of them. And OG says, everyone have a blessed weekend. I'm off on some videos for my channel. OG, can you share your channel, please? Type exclamation selfie so that I can find your channel, or I can share one. Unless Rita doesn't mind doing it for me. Can you share her link? Brenda says, happy recording. I turned the ring light off. I think my oral migraine's passed a little bit. I still feel like I have sparkles in my eyeballs. Oh, let me see if I can share her channel. Hold on a minute. Let's see. Rita just did. Thank you, Rita. Y'all go visit her OG's channel and subscribe to it. Those of you who are channel creators, don't forget that all you have to do is type exclamation selfie and it will share your channel link. Thank you, Rita. I appreciate your help. Type exclamation selfie to you that are channel creators to share your channel. And y'all go, if you're not subscribed to OG's channel, hop over there and do that. Help her channel grow. Hey, Sherry. Rita says, good grief, I had to sub again. Not sure why. Yeah, I need to look at, because I don't think, yeah, I'm not subscribed either. Oh, now I am. She has not, hey, by the way, she has 900 and, oh, wait a minute. He has 968 subscribers. So he's another one, another channel knocking on the door of the 1K milestone. So y'all go over and help that happen. Help that channel get that milestone. And Sherry, don't forget to share your link too, please. Yep, I subbed. Brenda subbed to OG. Yep, here we go. We're giving some more. Wow, we can push him over. Yes, you can. Hey, Raven, y'all sub to OG's channel. If you're not subbed to Sherry's channel, because she's another one knocking on that 1K door, please go over and help her. Because she needs help too. This is how we help each other. Rita says, Sherry, I know how wonderful. I love Sherry too. Rita, I enjoyed your video, by the way. Those are some big blocks you're making. If you're not subscribed to Rita's channel, also hop on hers and go, uh-oh, what happened here? Go visit Rita's channel and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to hers. Brenda says, I thought Sherry hit here. She was here earlier. I don't know if she was lurking. Wait a minute. Did she hit the 1,000? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Because I didn't know if she had, I didn't know about it, dadgummit. I knew she was monetized. I just didn't know she'd made it to the 1K yet. OG says, I just subbed to all your featured channels, Miss Katy. Thank you for the support, everyone. Greatly appreciate it. You're welcome. Sherry says, I'm here. The video you posted, was it this morning or yesterday? Whichever one I made a comment on. I'm always commenting on your video, so do I remember what the name of it is? No. I just remember what was on it. How is Blaze doing with school starting? So far, so good. I signed him up for, it was a bummer because about the clubs, because now you have to pay for the clubs. And he wanted to be in the Lego club, the sewing club, and the art club. And he only knew about it for like a day before sign up. And when we got ready to sign him up, guess what? they were sold out. So I've signed him up for the science club because I think he'll have fun with that. And I don't know the exact name of it, but it's where they go jogging out in nature, but they also learn about nature at the same time. And that school campus is huge. It's like 100 acres of land that entire school system's sitting on. The short video of when the quilt fell. Okay. But he's doing good so far, so good. Tomorrow I'm going to teach Thomas how to make red meat sauce with his crock pot. I ordered all the, it's sad when your son can't afford to pay for hamburger meat. So I bought him, I ordered it from Publix, some hamburger meat, and oh, this is where all the other letters went to. Duh. Because I'm gonna teach him how to make red sauce, the red meat sauce that he can put in the crock pot and slow cook it, and then he'll have enough pasta sauce to feed them for 2 or 3 days. Sherry says 39 to go. Oh, we need to get her there. Yes, we do. You're a good mom, Katy. Yep. I try to be. I just can't stand the idea of him. We got a 10-year-old that needs to be eating protein. Pizza is not cutting it. Okay, we got these 3 done. Now what we got to do is time for the flying birds, as Rita calls it. Brenda says, I hate to think I had to get youngins back in school. Costs so much. Yeah. Yeah, he can freeze the sauce. That's why we're going to do a big amount of it, Sherry, so that he can have already, yeah. So tomorrow I'm going to walk him through making it. Even chicken is expensive. Right now, I had bought him a big meat package for his freezer. And when I asked him what he had left in it, he said that he only had 2 pork tenderloins left and chicken, but he has no beef left, none, 0 zip nada. So I'm going to, at the first of the month, I'm going to order him another meat package from the butcher that I've been talking to. Okay, time for some flying geese. We need A, which is this one. It says to top the right of a medium A triangle. Wait a minute. These are small. Okay. All right. So we need 4 of these. And then we need E. And E is this one. Hi, Mona. How are you? Do you have a PayPal for him yet? I think I do. Hang on a second. I believe so. Who asked that? Was that Sherry? Yeah, Sherry, let me see if I can get the email address and I can share it with you guys for the, yeah, hold on a minute. I'm going to ask him because I think we set one up, I believe. Hold on 1 minute, guys. Let me find out the answer to that. If he answers the phone. Hey, Bubby, do you have a PayPal account?
No,
We didn't set one up through the Dougie
I think you did, but why?
because I need I need to know which email address was used for the Dougie one. Can you try logging into it and see what you get?
Sure, it was the Dougie one you used.
Okay. All right, I'll check into it and I'll get back to you because someone wants to send money through your PayPal. It's tied to your bank or no?
I don't think so.
Then we need to set one up where it's tied to your bank.
You can try the Dougie one. I don't think we used Dougie for that. I don't know.
Because there's no way for you to get the PayPal money if it's not tied to your bank account.
Yeah.
We need to work on that. So let's do that tomorrow while I'm walking you through making red sauce. Okay?
Yeah.
Did you pick up
I was just calling you just to because they wasn't for sure what the name was under and everything, but they found it.
I was gonna say it should have been under your name and my name.
Well, it was under the Dougie, so
Yeah. Okay, you got everything picked up?
yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll send the information. I'll get it. When we're doing the red sauce tomorrow, we'll get that PayPal set up. Okay.
All right.
All right. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Nope. Sherry says I could. Yeah, you can. Sherry, send it to this one. This one right here. Wait, I'll send it to you in Messenger. Okay. Because I need to put the different PayPal account on my YouTube because it's got my Yolson one and it needs to be my Douglas one because the Douglas one's tied to my American bank account. It's annoying because I can't withdraw money from PayPal for my Greenland account, which makes 0 cents. I can send money, but that's about it. I sent it to you in private. If anyone else wants it, let me know. Katie, check your email. Okay. Get a PayPal debit card. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do for him. That's a good idea, Mona. And someone wants me to check my email. So for those who I thought I updated you on Thomas's stuff because y'all been keeping up with this with me. So I want to say January. He lost not only his SNAP but his Medicaid because apparently $12.50 an hour is too much money. But you can't afford to buy food on $12.50. I mean, I don't understand. I just don't understand. That's why he doesn't have SNAP because the government took it away. And he's not the only one that lost it, but they lost all of it. And it wasn't like he was getting a lot to start with. Sherry says, I sent to your PayPal. Okay, and I'll make sure he gets it. You can always order stuff from Walmart and either have, well, I would prefer not to order any meat from Walmart. That's why I found a local butcher to order from. There's a butcher that is actually in Carrollton, and I called him on the phone and ordered a big meat package the last time. I think I spent $300 on the last meat package I ordered. And so all I have to do is call them and tell them what I want. And they'll tell me, quote me on what it's going to cost, and then I pay them. And then he goes and picks it up. Thank you, OG. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's stupid. $12.50 is not a living wage. And I don't know why people think that, or why politicians thinks that it is. Someone for that Blaze's third grade teacher. See, for those that don't know, Blaze is now a fifth grader, but he had a third grade teacher, and she was one of them that really stepped up to plate to help Thomas and Blaze because Blaze was having a really rough time of it. And so this summer, she asked Thomas if she could take Blaze and do things with him during the summer. And basically, it was her son and my grandson. And so they spent quite a bit of summertime together doing summertime activities. And when Blaze got ready to start schools, I don't know how she did it, but everything he needed for school was provided. I guess she got donors to donate to the cause. And so he didn't have, Thomas didn't have to buy anything, which I am so thankful for, because it's not every day, something like that happens. He can't work 2 jobs though, Mona, because who's going to take care of Blaze? Believe me, he would like to work 2 jobs, but he don't have a wife or a girlfriend. In fact, he's still anti-girlfriend right now. Every time I bring it up, it's like, Mom, stop. It wasn't until the federal government took all the funds away. He's still the apartment that he lives in is still being subsidized, thank God. Or he would be out on the street again. Oh, thank you, Sherry. I really appreciate that. I know, Rita, that's exactly right. You are correct on that. They're not suffering like the common folks are doing. I used to take my son with me doing extra jobs. Unfortunately, Thomas can't take him to work with him. He's asked. So Blaze already is a latchkey kid. Hey, Quiltanon, how are you? She says, Happy Friday, friends. What state does he live in again? I forgot. Georgia. It is not acceptable to have a latchkey kid anymore like I was. Mom didn't get home till, Thomas doesn't get home until 5:30. But there's nothing that he can do about it. He does not have a mate who can, and he can't afford. Listen, he doesn't have a girlfriend. He makes $12.50 an hour. So trying to pay daycare, he can't afford it. So Blaze is at home by himself. Dre says they do not give a rat's fanny about the not rich. No, they don't. You are exactly right. It's unfortunate. That's why there's so many kids going hungry. And I can't sit by idle and not do anything. That's why I've been helping. He has not, just so y'all know, he has not asked for any money. None. I have to pull information out of him to find out that he doesn't have meat in his freezer. Mom was lucky enough to be able to send us to Grandma and Grandpa's a few nights a week for dinner. I remember her not coming home sometimes because she was so ashamed. Yeah, I understand. My suggestion, Katie, have him reapply, says Rita. Okay. I'll see what I can do about that. I don't think it's going to do anything. Uh-oh. Be right back. Sorry about that. I had to go check the meat in the oven because I don't want to burn it this time. Well, I find that interesting considering that they took it away from him. They factor your bills into it also. If he pays for any meds or utilities, he can bring those bills with him. Yep. Cindy says, how can we help? Do you mean with Thomas? You can, if you want to donate to the food cause, you can just send money to my PayPal account. I mean, if you want to do that. And I'll make sure that he gets the money for the groceries. They take it away, but might he missed something that was no. They just took it away when the law passed, or whenever the federal government took all the funds away from the states. That's when he lost his. 40 hours is 2,166 a month. Help is on the sliding scale also. Have him check for local food pantry. I had to go there a few times. He has. Trying to get fresh meat is hard. He's got plenty of other things, just food, meat and stuff is the problem. But yeah, I know he gets an email from the Christian something, which is a food bank. My son has to pay. Y'all have heard me complain about this before. His car insurance is expensive in Georgia. And he's never had a ticket in the entire time he's been a driver. never been in a wreck. Never had a ticket, nothing. Mona says, I stopped buying meat except when it's on sale. Well, the meat I bought him the other day was supposedly on sale, but I don't call $9 an hour for ground beef on sale. We used to volunteer at the food sharing program and didn't have to pay because we volunteered. Look for a Ruby's Pantry. A truck comes once a month and they can give it to the people. Okay. I get to the States this go around and I'm going to Georgia to see them anyway. I'm going to do some exploring of Carrollton and see, have a look at all the different meat markets they might have there. I know they have one. Insurance goes on credit and discount also. So if they have home and good credit, you pay much less. That's funny. He pays 100 and something a month for car insurance. If he lived in Florida, it would only be about $85 maybe. Sherry says, Katy with us as all. Yep. Katy, he won't have to go. Won't have to wait. I missed something. Sherry, yeah, Thomas has never had any trouble with driving. You can't say that about many men. Yeah, but it's not, he can go without meat, but not that young man, not Blaze. Blaze needs to be on protein, meat protein. He's got growing bones to grow. I'm a believer in using meat to feed children. Dre says that's dirt cheap for car insurance. Yeah, I think Thomas's is 163 a month. Rita says when this heat hit and no AC, the freezer and refrigerators, we lost everything. Then when the 18-hour thing with the entire area, we lost everything again. Yep, I've been there and done that, Rita. I remember one year, I had a freezer full of food. Well, here and in Florida. Here we had an electrical thing go through half this house, and it knocked out part of the house power. And I didn't know it had knocked the power out in the cold room where the freezer was at. And for weeks, I kept smelling something. And because what I tended to do is we had a big freezer in the cold room. And when the smaller freezer that's attached to the refrigerator would get low, I'd go in there and refill. And so I didn't always go and check the big freezer. And when I went in there to get something out of the freezer, and when I went to open it, I discovered that power surge had burnt out the freezer. And let me tell you what, that was not pleasant. Have them keep applying for benefits. I will, Vicki. People are abusing the system, and those that really need it get turned down. Yes, That is very true. I don't even know how you abuse the system and get away with it. Yes, for one vehicle, Rita. And he doesn't have a sports car. Georgia just happens to be one of the most expensive places for car insurance. Mona says, have a good night. Thank you, Mona, for coming. I appreciate you. See you tomorrow on the live. Yeah, he's unmarried. He's a male. There's only one driver. He has a little Hyundai Elantra. So it's not even like some race car or anything like that. And that's why, and yet his insurance is high. And I have checked several insurance companies, and yeah, it seems to be the going thing. That's probably what he would pay if he had full coverage, said Raven. Do you need to go shoo-shoo? Or are you just being annoying? You're not getting any more food. I've already fed your behind. Can he do their driving app to add another? We use the app and we've tried it. It's just not much discounts there for some weird reason. Dre says, here's how they do it. They shop for someone else with their card, and the person needing the food hands over cash. Seen it a lot. Wow. Okay, now we got these flying geese done. Let's see what we're supposed to do next. Now we're going to add A onto these. Aren't you a whiny butt? Are you being a whiny butt, little diva? Are you being a little diva tonight? You need to go shoo-shoo? You need to go shoo-shoo? All right, y'all hang on a minute while I put her on the tie down. Sorry about that, guys. Someone needed to do her business. I agree, Rita. That is sad. That's why people, yeah, that really ticks me off. So I'm assuming this happens like outside of a store or something. Hey, Sherry, is there a flood watch in Raleigh? Rita, they got to catch them first, says Dre. Raven says, think also, though, when you're poor, you don't have money for toilet paper or laundry detergent or, yeah, exactly. Every now and then I have to buy some of that kind of stuff too for him. He's y'all, he's been doing really good though. I can't, there's nothing I can complain about. He is doing his best. He's not, he's doing what he needs to do. Just sometimes I feel the need to give him a helping hand, especially when he tells me when he's doesn't, when I, and he don't come right out and tell me that he doesn't have something. I have to pull it out of him because most of the time we're fine, Mom. And then when I ask to see what's in the freezer, then I find out he had nothing in the freezer. So he doesn't volunteer information easily. Those things are rarely at the food pantry. Yep. He told me that getting meat at the food pantry was nearly impossible. Said by the time he gets there, anything that might have been there is gone. So I have set up an account through Publix and through Target. I have one through Walmart too, but I've discovered that things like dish or like washing powders is cheaper through Target of all things, which is crazy. Because sometimes I'll just order him some toiletries and stuff just to help relieve some of the pressure. I wish Mona wasn't gone. I was going to ask her something about that debit card thing she mentioned. Okay, now we've got this sewn on. All right, I got to go get Nora off the tie down. Be right back. Y'all still with me? Y'all want to do the poll? Let me know if you want to do the poll. Let me see how many people are voted though. 32 have voted. Good. That's better than it was earlier. Let me know if you want to do the poll because I'll be reading some stuff to you after we do it, or while we're doing it, that is. Y'all want to do the poll? Let me know. Oh, what did I do? Oh, there you are. Get in your bed. Get in your bed. Get in your bed. Cindy says, yes, pole. Okay. Michelle, or no, Minnie says ready. Sorry. I don't know why I said Michelle. Okay. So here's the question. The question is, when was Qaqortoq, Greenland established? Now I'm going to read to you about this. I've been saving this because, yeah. Okay. So the modern town of Qaqortoq, Greenland was established in 1775 by the Danish-Norwegian trader Anders Olsen. So my town, this town I live in, is 251 years old. The colonial founding, Anders Olsen set up a town as a Danish colonial trading post under the name Julienhob. It was named in honor of the Danish Queen Juliana Marie. While the modern town was founded in the 18th century, the geographic area had been settled roughly for 4,300 years. Archaeologists had traced human presence back to the ancient Qaqortoq, Dorset, and Thule cultures, as well as the Norse Viking farmers. Early trade after its 1775 establishment, the settlement became a primary hub for the regional Arctic whale hunting, fishing, and heart seal skin trade. The historic landmark is the museum. The museum operates out of the town's oldest standing building, the original 1782 colonial administration residence built by Anders Olsen. You could find planning hours and visitors for that. Now, the museum building was built in 1804, and Charles Lindbergh and Gnud Rasmussen spent many hours there, many nights there, because it used to be kind of like a hostel kind of setup, that building, and they traveled together over 16,000 kilometers of the Arctic. Then we have the fountain that was built in 1932, and it's getting close to its 100th birthday. And we also have it, by boat, you can go to Havalsi Ruins, which is the oldest Norse church. Okay, so now 1775 is the answer. So 12% of you voted for 1979, 25% voted for 1775, 44% voted for 1814, and 19% voted for 1721. So now this town is 251 years old. It's older than the United States Independence Day. Hey, Mona.
Hey, babe. Sorry, I came in right when
Can't
you
hear
were
you.
reading. Can you hear me?
I don't hear you. Unless it's me. Hang on a minute. Let me make sure it's not me.
Am I on?
Hold on.
Can you hear me?
Oh, it is me. Oops. Now say something.
Hello.
Hey. What's up, girlfriend?
Sorry, I came in while you were reading.
No,
My
it's
apologies.
okay. No, don't apologize.
Mm.
And Minnie Dula says she got it right. Yep. So we are older than the United States of America.
By a year, it seems, huh?
Yeah, by 1 year. Yeah.
Good deal.
But still, it's funny.
That's awesome. It's
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yep.
Good 411.
Very cool. Well, when I was doing the Arctic Guide college class course I was doing, we talked a lot about that, along with the town used to be called the Royal something Trading Co. before it was named a town, because we studied about that before then. And then when it was established by Anders Olsen, that's when it got named. And Qaqortoq means white in Greenlandic. But as I read, it was named a Danish name first.
Did you have to take these classes for your job, or you just did it on your own?
I was taking the Arctic Guide class because I wanted to educate myself.
Sure.
Because when I moved here, I didn't know anything other than it was the largest island in the world, and that, yeah, mainly I knew that, and the Inuits populated it. That's all I knew about it. And I knew where it was located on the map, of course. I find it amazing that people don't even know where Greenland is.
It's in Iceland.
Yep. No, not or they get it confused with Iceland. They'll call it Iceland.
I'm messing with you. Yes.
They'll ask, someone will ask me, how's
That's
it going
why I
in
said
Iceland?
that.
Yeah. They'll
That's
ask me,
exactly
how's
why
it
I
going in
said
Iceland?
that.
I'm like, I don't live in Iceland. I live in Greenland.
That's exactly why I said that.
Yeah. How's Iceland?
Mm-hmm.
Did Denise slip in here? Hey, Denise. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Denise. Hi, everybody.
How's your day been?
Oh, running around like crazy. Post office, UPS, store, this, that, milk, this, that, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I finally got mail yesterday. Imagine that. After it's sitting in
Yay.
Nuke for a half a month.
So I am gonna put sashing on this guy.
I can't wait to see. Did you pick a color? Okay, that's gonna look wonderful. You've been
And I might
busy,
throw
haven't you?
another one on there. Man, I've been like sewing nonstop at night, like all crazy.
Yeah, I can
Like
see that. You've got a bunch of stuff going on behind. Look how
I'm a
many of those
creature
blocks.
of night. I'm a creature of night.
Yeah, look at all those blocks you got done behind you.
Yeah, uh-huh. I even did some extra ones. Excuse me, I'm gonna get this call real fast, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Hold it.
Cynthia's asking Denise if she's been able to sew lately. And the Denise says, I remember the days when they would send caseworkers to the house to make sure women didn't have a man living with them. Wow. They did that kind of thing? I never heard of such. Well, Thomas doesn't have a girlfriend, so, just saying. I wish he did, because maybe it would, be easier on Blaze. Hey, Lainey. Married couples would separate just so families could qualify for. Really?
Damn.
People are that deviant?
I don't know. My mama worked for the Department of Human Resources for 35 years, so
She probably saw everything then, I bet.
yeah. She was a person where you actually called and it was her voice that you would hear directing you.
Wow. I would never have thought of that. I mean, when I was raising my kids, we got food stamps because my husband was the main income worker, because back then to put a kid in daycare was $53 a week, and I had 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. It's
And
still
it made no
expensive.
sense. Yeah, it made no sense to get a minimum wage job to give all of it away to daycare. I mean, that's just nuts.
Yep.
So I stay at home mom.
Yeah, that's where it all kind of derives from.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't paying. I wasn't going to work my butt off on a job to turn around and give it to someone else to raise my kids. So I stayed home. Thomas doesn't have that luxury.
Yeah, this week you're right, I've been busy. I decided to get some stuff done and get it out of the way.
Yeah, look at all the stuff you got done. My goodness, you've been moving along.
Those blocks are lots of little itty bitty pieces.
I can see that.
A lot. But it's all done.
Yeah, congratulations. It looks good.
Thank you. I decided to go with a tan and white. Right now, I'm joining strips. Do you guys know how to do all that, right? I'm not the one who knows it. I'm joining strips so I can make them long and have my stuff. Kind of like making ginormous binding.
That's a good plan. Very good plan. Tomorrow, I'm going to walk Thomas through how to make red meat sauce.
Yeah.
I ordered all the parts he needed. And he went and picked it up from Publix.
Nice.
I don't want to buy ground beef from Walmart.
You know, I love red sauce. A lot of my family and friends do not. I don't know why. They're all
I love red sauce too.
they're all into the blonde sauce, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I like red.
The beauty of this is he'll be making it in his crock pot, and I ordered enough that it can make a pretty good substantial amount. So he can eat some of it, take some of it for lunch if he wants, and if he, I gotta walk him through how to freeze it, and he should be able. I might have to order some plastic containers for him to freeze like individual meals in, so that if Blaze comes home and he's hungry, he can just warm it up. You know what I mean?
We use
Or I could order the glass ones. Actually, I think those are freezer friendly, aren't they?
Some are, yeah. The Pyrex ones, yeah.
Yeah, because the glass ones might be better than the plastic.
I use for space and stuff. I use Ziploc bags. So, like, you know, if I make a sauce or a chili or something, I'll use the Ziploc bag and I'll kind of put it in a flat pan so it freezes flat.
Freezes flat. So that's a good idea.
That shit like stacks up like books, you know?
Yeah, that's actually a great idea.
I say use the plastic. It's and and then when you defrost it, you just kind of,
then you can put it in a bowl and nuke it.
Yeah, you don't want to nuke the plastic, of course, but yeah, you can cut the plastic out, if it's frozen, and you just cut the plastic off and then put it in the microwave.
Yep. That's a good idea, actually.
But teach him not to be putting plastic in the microwave.
Yeah, definitely not.
The baby.
Definitely not. You need to take it out of the bag.
Yeah, not Thomas, but the baby. Yeah.
Yep.
Somebody's here. I hear music.
Not me.
Probably my daughter.
I can't hear your music though. It takes care of it.
I hear it outside. You know how you can hear that dun 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 dun.
Yep, the thumping.
I heard some thumping.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a fan of thumping, but I heard it.
Bass.
Somebody's jamming out.
Wonder what's she listening to?
I have no idea.
Can't tell.
Hey,
High Plains camper, welcome, welcome. Man, I got everything set up for my live tonight, and I turned that ring light on, and I was behind it when I turned it on. Yeah, guess who had an oral migraine right at the beginning of the live where I couldn't see what I was doing?
Man, I just turned on lights to be with you. I've had it low key because all week of that, headache. Like, what the heck?
I've been having problems with my left eye a lot over the last 3 or 4 days, but when I woke up this morning, it was both of them. So when I turned that dang light on, I guess I flashed my eyes without realizing it. So the ring light is off for tonight.
Yeah, I've had to keep it kind of dark and, not loud. Stuff like that. Dark and quiet.
Yep.
Not loud. Like, I'm annoyed with just like America's Got Talent or something. Like, that annoys the hell out of me.
Yep.
Hi.
Got shampoo and conditioner, and I got.
Okay.
I heard that about the conditioner.
Another set's gonna come in too. Probably hollering as soon as they get here.
Denise says the East Coast is really getting hit with bad weather, tornadoes, and flooding. Yeah, I got to warn y'all. It's so funny. My United States phone here or phone number. I got a flood warning for Raleigh, North Carolina. That is so funny.
That is funny.
I'm like, I'm not even in Raleigh right now, and you're telling me about a flood watch.
Yeah, well, if you got the number.
Yep.
You sport the number, you're gonna sport the message.
Normally I have it turned off.
Do you get like Amber Alerts and stuff too?
Yep. If I have it on, I'll get the Amber Alert. And I had turned it on because I'm using the other phone and I was waiting on a message from Nikolai. And I wanted to find out if Thomas went and picked up his grocery basket from Publix that I ordered. Because tomorrow we're going to do some cooking together. I think it's funny. My son says, Mom, I don't like onions. I said, Thomas, you have eaten onions all of your life and just about everything I've cooked.
You don't like
He's like,
raw onion?
really? I said, yes. I said, no, he said, so I said, have you ever thought that there was onion? No. I said, so we're cooking red sauce tomorrow with onions in it, just so you know. Because you got to have that flavor.
Flavor.
You got to have those aromatics in it.
Flavor, bro. I've been on this, like, I don't know, cilantro and lime kick forever.
Denise says, Texas Mona, you're sounding like Eminem. Keep it going. I don't know what that means.
Me
and
either,
then Minnie
thank
Dula
you.
says, my year quilt is a temperature quilt. Oh, that's fun.
Temperature. Not to cold.
If you're a channel creator, please type exclamation selfie to share your channel so that people can go over and sub to your channel. Those of you that are knocking on that 1K door, definitely share yours. Yeah, exactly, Dre. Garlic and onions are essential. Exactly. And that's what I told Thomas. He's like, okay, Mom.
And I'm a firm believer in pepper. Please
Well, I
add
thought
pepper.
about ordering bell pepper, but I couldn't get
Not bell
straight
pepper,
answer.
just black pepper.
Oh, black pepper. Yeah. Yeah.
It enhances everything as well.
Yeah. I asked him about whether he liked bell pepper, and because sometimes I would put it in our red sauce and sometimes I didn't.
Yeah. Same here. Someone doesn't like it in the family, but
yeah, because some
someone
people, I
does.
don't know, they're weird. To me, the red and the yellow are sweet, and the green is the one that gives you sometimes gives you heartburn for some weird reason.
Yeah, buddy.
Raven says she's been wanting to do a temperature quilt, and then Dre says, I cannot cook without them. Neither can I. Everything I cook just about has that in it. And I've taken a liking to shallots or shallots, whichever way you're supposed to say that.
I say shallots.
I call them shallots, but I've heard it called shallot too. So I don't know which is right.
I've heard pattern and pattern. So
yeah, okay. Here we go again.
So whatever.
You're not gonna let that one go, are you?
Hell no. You say it funky.
I'm sorry.
Pattern.
Pattern.
Hell no, I'm not gonna let that one go.
You are too funny. Vicky says, yep, garlic and onion were in my spaghetti sauce. And then Raven says, spaghetti being cheap growing up is why I refuse to eat it now. My mom didn't make red sauce all the time. Hers was beef stew, and I couldn't stand beef stew. Cannot cook beef that way. No, thank you.
My mom always made like
and chili was the other one she liked making, and I can't stand chili either.
She always made like hamburger meat, but like almost not quite taco style, but not quite gravy style, but just taco meat with brown gravy type. So mix it with rice, mix it with beans, mix it with noodles, whatever.
Yep. If you're a channel creator, type exclamation selfie, please, especially if you're trying to get to that 1,000 mark, because I know there's a few of you knocking on that door. Raven says, I won't eat beef stew either. I'm glad I'm not the only one. No, thank you. My mom was an excellent cook. It wasn't about that. I just don't like beef that way. No thanks.
My family owned 3 restaurants, so food was good everywhere I went.
Yeah, I'll bet it was. I miss
If
my
I went to
mom.
the grandma's, if I went to my aunt's, if I went to work, because that's where I worked from age
Yep.
8 to 17. And then, yeah.
My mom made the best chicken and dumplings and fried chicken and homemade biscuits and fried okra and fried pork chop. Oh my God. I miss all of those.
You're making
No
me
one
hungry.
could cook those like her.
I made, I didn't finish telling you, I made some beans, a big old pot of,
Oh, did you?
the
white beans?
white beans, and now,
Yum.
yeah,
I think I can deal with
I ate
that.
some hummus today. I mixed it with a lot of cilantro. It's pretty good.
Beans and ham cooked together in a slow cooker for hours.
Those are good.
Yummy.
Yeah. I'm gonna go offline and I'm gonna be sewing right here on the side, okay?
Okay, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna just go off screen, but I'll be right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna pivot so you guys don't see me. My hump.
Raven says, I have been having issues picking out the colors for the range. We get below -50 actual temperature for a couple weeks this winter. And Denise says, Handmade. Donna Ying says, patterns that way too. Oh, see, I didn't know that. Great Northern. Yep. I love Great Northern beans with ham or smoked bacon in it. One of the two, and cook it slow in a crock pot.
That my echo?
Huh?
I think there's a screen open that I heard your voice talking in the background.
Oh.
You know how that goes. The Windows
Yeah, but I
screen
didn't
just
hear any
screen.
Yeah, I didn't hear the feedback, only what you said.
Good.
Yeah, I didn't hear no feedback.
Good. I caught it just in
No
time.
echo here. No echo, echo. 1, 2, 3. And the other thing that my mom made was that I loved eating that she made was whenever she would grow her peas and okra in the garden, she liked to not only make fried okra, but she would take fresh either white acre peas or black eyed peas that were fresh, and she would lay the okra pods on top after the peas had been cooking for a few hours, and just lay it on top just to like steam them a little bit. And I would love eating them like that.
Beans are good. I like beans. We grew up eating beans. And in my culture, we make beans several ways: refried, runny,
Yeah,
loose, as in charo beans. From charo beans, you can get runny beans to refried beans.
You know, I'm weird. I don't really like the refried.
You are weird. I'm glad you said that.
Refried beans. I don't care for them. So, like when I would go to a Mexican restaurant, and order like,
do you like charo beans?
I don't know.
Those are whole beans.
Yeah, I don't think I've had any to try.
It's just whole pinto beans, basically.
Oh, pinto beans. I'm not big on pinto beans either.
And of course, charo will be mixed with how do you say, onion, jalapeno, cilantro, tomato.
That sounds interesting.
And that's charo
Raven
beans.
says I like refried black beans only, And then Raven says green pepper, onion, beef, tomato soup, and egg noodles. That sounds interesting. Minnie says the best ever spaghetti sauce I ever made had everything in it but the kitchen sink. Sometimes I like putting chicken also in it, you know, ground beef and like chicken breast, you know, pre-cook them a little bit and then cut them in thin slices and throw in there right at the last minute.
Girl, what you be making?
You mean with the food? I was always
chicken and beef with the.
Yeah, I've done that many times. The other thing is, you know what my kids really love is my homemade lasagna.
Ooh, lasagna.
Because the lasagna would have 4 different cheeses in it, along with the homemade red sauce. And you know, after they reach adulthood, Mom, you need to come and make us lasagna. Or homemade mac and cheese, or homemade mac and cheese.
Ooh.
They have never eaten mac and cheese from a box.
Spoiled.
Yeah, I always made it homemade because I'm not eating that stuff out of a box. My mother, I remember my mom buying that stuff a couple times, and I told her, I said, Mom, this is really gross. I like your homemade better. Bacon grease in the refried, says Dre. I don't know, Denise. They got to find someone to pick on. I'm like, why do we even need to know how many houses they've lived in? I just think they got to find something to pick about. I don't even watch the stuff because it's just garbage. And I've never been a follower of the rich people anyway. White Plains camper put a flame up. You know, like fire. Minnie says, Raven, I bought Tula Pink temperature kits from Fat Quarter. I didn't know they made a Tula Pink temperature kit. That's interesting.
I want it.
Sounds like something to play around with.
I want it. I want it.
Did you fill out that form yet to be part of the giveaway?
No, I haven't filled out anything.
Why not?
I don't know.
You know, there's going to be 5 gift cards plus 6 snail mail gifts to give away for the 3rd anniversary of this channel on the 30th of September. Now, if you don't go fill out the form, you're going to miss out. If you happen to be one of the winners.
There's double play tomorrow?
Huh?
Double play tomorrow?
Yeah. Double play tomorrow. And I have to work Sunday, so I got to have a little, I need to look at my planner, but for some reason, I think Sean and I are supposed to sew Sunday, and I'm working Sunday, and I don't know what time yet, but I know I'm working. So I might have to cancel my live for Sunday morning, which is sucks. But oh, speaking of work, who hey, I have a new poll. I know this is silliness. If anyone remembers what I told you before I worked this last time, because this last time I worked, I hadn't updated you on it, but let's see who can guess.
Guess what? Your tips? For total or for?
It'll be a total. They get to guess. And I'm going to make a poll. And yeah, because Katie's gonna have some mad money for the United States. Ooh, and then I have Sunday, which
Everything's
Americans are coming.
expensive.
Yeah, and if Americans are going to be on that ship too, so that means if I'm doing the tannery, I have a chance of making more money.
Is the tannery the only place to make money, or?
No, I mean, if I did city tours, I could earn tips that way too. Or, yeah, the only time I can't really actually earn any tips is if she sits me at one of the Stone and Man places. They're not going to give me tips just because they come up there and I told them about it. Let me make that an even number. I know this is not fair, but some of y'all might remember what I said. I made the, just from 2 days worth. So now this will be for 3 days. Let's see who gets it right. I love it because I can use it in the United States. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Who thinks their co-worker is a pathological liar? Raven says, me. And Denise says, I follow all the news. You would love the song Rosie O'Donnell sang to DJT last night. Yeah, I hear she's back in the picture.
Oh shoot, I saw a couple of her, heard a couple of her skits. She's funny.
Yeah, I heard she's back active, which is going to be a thorn. Someone's going to be angry all the time about that. Gee, I wonder who that's going to be.
She said a funny joke about being gay or something. It was kind of funny.
Is she gay?
No,
yeah. I'm just asking because I don't know if she's gay or not.
Yes, ma'am. She's been out for a while.
Oh, I did not know that. See, I don't always see and hear things.
She's gay and she's raising an autistic child.
I didn't know that either.
And that's what
Raven says, laugh out loud. It came up on my feed today.
Me too.
No, I did not know she had an autistic child.
Yes, and so some of the jokes were, messing around with stuff like that, which was hilarious. I mean, you gotta joke around. You can't be so serious. Shit.
Yeah. Why so serious?
She joked about it, but it was hilarious.
So come Sunday, let's hope I make a ton of tip money. You know what I mean?
All I know is you're buying drinks, Holmes. You're buying drinks.
Mm-hmm.
You're the only one making money right now.
Yeah, especially when it's not taxed.
Drinks on Katy.
And next month is refund tax return money.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's not very big, but Nikolai's is decent. I get a whopping 3,200 Danish kroners back as a return.
And the conversion is,
but it's better than 30. Hang on. Let me see how much that is in US dollars. It's probably about $500 maybe. Maybe. Depends on the
don't be bitching about me not knowing the conversion because I don't.
Last I looked, the US dollar was up a little bit, but then I saw where the stock market was having issues, so there's that. I guessed right, $500.
Okay. So that's 32.
For 3,200 Danish kroners.
3,200 is 5. Can you hear the sewing machine?
Nope.
Good.
I know they can hear mine sometimes, but not all the time.
I don't have one of those cutters that you quilters have to separate the, you know, when you do like chain.
Yeah, I'm chain sewing right now, if that's what you mean.
Yes, you know the, how do you say, the little cutter you guys have.
Oh, you mean the little thread the cutter?
Mm-hmm.
I half the time I forget to even use mine. I
don't
end
have
up
one of those,
using.
and
You
I made
don't
one.
have one?
No,
Mm.
I know. And the quilt show is going on right now too. I'm not gonna go get one, but
Yeah,
you know
you
what?
should go to the quilt show. Why
I
haven't
met
you gone?
because I don't want to. I want to be honest with you. I don't want to go park. I don't want to go walk in the heat and walk a distance because that's how shit is. I don't
Oh, the
really
building is too hot.
know. The building inside is cool, but getting there is hot. Like parking far
Oh,
away, walking to the actual, you know, because like it's at the convention center and there's like a traffic is awful.
yeah. I
Downtown
can
Austin,
imagine.
and
Yeah, I can
parking's
imagine.
awful. And I know that there's parking, the parking, what do you call it?
Parking lot.
Yeah, the parking lots and stuff. But still, like, I don't want to go. I don't want to do all
I
that.
don't blame you.
I don't want to do all that. And for, I mean, you know, my stuff's not in there, and I don't really know if anybody's stuff is in there. So, I mean, like, that's why. That's the
Yeah.
honest truth.
Yep.
Because it's just
Well,
too, it's like freaking high. It's 103 right now. And I don't want to be driving. I don't want to be walking. I don't want to be sweating. And I don't.
now you know why I don't come to the States during the summer months? Because I would
And
die.
I'm melting. I'm melting. So I don't want to melt.
I
I'm done
mean,
melting.
it was 95 degrees in Copenhagen, in Denmark when we were there, you know, a month ago. And oh my God, I thought I was just, and I used
And
to get,
knowing me,
the
you
heat
know,
didn't used to bother me, but boy, does it bother me now.
how can I not shop? I'm going to want to shop. You know,
Yeah,
that's,
exactly.
I'm literally saving myself, you know, hundreds of dollars right now.
Yep. Now, the last time I went to QuiltCon, I spent less than $100 in there, but I was, and we also did 140, no, wait, no, we did 75 shops for the Florida Hop Shop, and I only spent $100 between all of that too. You know, as far as buying fabric, I behaved myself because I knew I was on a budget and had to.
Yeah. Like it hasn't been a prosperous summer, so
Yep.
I'm saving myself money. I'm biting the bullet. That's why I'm not there.
That plane ticket that I got to secure is not going to be cheap. I'm going to fly through Delta Air, looks like. I wish Norwegian Air had their long hauls. I miss flying with them. It was so much cheaper and so much more nice. I just got to decide whether I want to fly through Amsterdam or through the UK. Because I'm definitely not flying through France. That ain't happening.
I saw such a funny short yesterday, and oh my god, and a bunch of old ladies. They're so funny. Ugh. They were bending down trying to pick up a wig.
Yeah.
And trying not to. One was like, "You want me to hold on to your underwear?" And it was just so funny. And the comments were even funnier because someone said it would be funny if she said she didn't have any underwear on. And oh my god, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
She's, "Don't let me go. I'll kill you dead." "I kill you dead." Oh my god, it's so funny.
Raven says she thinks she lost a bin of fat quarters. She knows she has more than this in a drawer. You probably just put it somewhere. Look, we got part of this going together already. We're doing good.
I'm ironing my sashing right now.
Awesome.
I've already attached it,
Can
trimming
you
it.
join me on the double play tomorrow? Or are you going to be swamped with doing feed and stuff?
Only during the day. It's usually, you know, like at if especially if we don't like, you know, go to dinner or something.
Okay.
I could tune in around probably after 5.
I think I
Like
already sent
today.
out an email with all that information on it to a bunch of y'all, and I'll resend it out tonight after the live.
I know I looked and I didn't have today's and
Well, yeah, I put that in Messenger for you because
yeah,
but you
and
should have Saturdays, I
but I
think.
did see a Saturday, but I thought it said a different date, not tomorrow's.
All right, I'll make sure that I didn't make a mistake because you know me and doing a month
I
in
could have sworn
advance
it said
prep.
the 14th and I just moved on. So
Uh-oh.
uh,
Maybe I
so
haven't sent you. Maybe I better check and make sure I sent emails for tomorrow's double play.
and yeah, send it to the email versus messenger because
Well, the only reason I sent it to Messenger today is because you and I had already talked to each other.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would just have emailed it. But I'm like, no, I'll just do it this way because we just spoke to each other.
I have my messenger on one device.
Oh, okay, got you.
And
I'm.
Which is the one I'm on now.
Raven says they're probably in bins below other bins. Probably. It's like I know I have a complete kit from Missouri Star that has to do with the Amish. It's an Amish designed quilt with batiks, and I still can't find it, but I know it's there. It was in a tote. I just maybe haven't gone through the right tote yet because I was thinking about, since I've been sitting on that kit for so long, thinking about doing it.
I have a vacuum gun. I want nothing to fall on the floor. No.
Yeah. I mean, I lost a lot of stuff that got sucked out of the window, but that wasn't one of them because it was already in a tote. So I just got to figure out what tote I stuck them in. Minnie Dula says, Denise, now I got to find it. Laugh out loud. I really need a good laugh.
Must have been right in front of you.
All right, why is this not lining up like it's supposed to? Because I must be in crazy or something.
My blade, I had to screw it tight. It was getting loose. It's getting wonky on me.
What did y'all think about that picture of that industrial machine I posted on the community tab? That's the first time I've seen that particular heavy duty or industrial machine. I've never seen one like that.
Did it come up on your feed?
No, what it was is while I was doing a tour guiding of Great Greenland, and we walked into the sewing room, and there 2 of them sat, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's something new. So I took a quick picture of one of them and posted it on my community tab a couple days ago, either yesterday or the day before. But it's called a Jensen, and I've never even heard of the brand. That thing is huge. Probably as big as those ancient brothers they have in the sewing room. Yeah, I'll be right back. I need to check that meat in the oven. Been slow cooking it.
Hi, kitty. Get on get. I don't like my cats in my room because then they throw up, hairball, whatever. You guys need to get. Bye-bye. Thank you for saying hello. Hi, hon.
Okay. Out of the oven it stays. It's done. Oh, I don't need this. Mine steal my notions. What steals your notions? Oh, are they old sewing machines for fur? Yes, they are, Raven.
Katie, I'm gonna
They have two brother machines that are real big industrial ones. They have like 10 overlock machines that are I think those are brothers. They're the same color as the big industrial brother machines. Then they bought a Juki industrial last year. I think they bought two actually.
Katie, I gotta. I'll be right back.
Okay, hon. All right. Let's take a look at this. Ah, that's much better. Okay. Let's go over here and we're going to press these. And then let's see if this is, we still got more to do on here, looks like. Raven says she thinks she saw the Jensen somewhere. Yeah, this is the first time I've seen one. So it was something new for me. It's a big machine. My goodness. They must be, they're buying more. This is like 4 new machines they bought in the last year. I'm wondering if they're fixing to, add some sewers to the sewing room. Two of the women that work there have been there for 25 years. Raven says, oh, I think it was at the Death's Door Maritime Museum in Door County. Oh, interesting. If you go there again, take a picture of it. All right, let's go get these pressed with the iron. See, because we're going to be adding more to this, looks like. Okay, got these done. All right. And then it looks like we're still going to be adding to this. So let me get them organized here. Minnie says, I'm sitting on my porch watching 3 hummingbirds fight over 1 feeder when there's 2 more feeders in the yard. That's animals for you. Okay, now we got some more work to do, looks like. Okay. Let's see, we need to do 4 C and A. And it's 2 and 4. And then we need C. 2 and 4. We're also going to need C and D. Cindy says, love hummingbirds. So fun to watch. They can be quite territorial. I remember feeding hummingbirds when I lived in Florida. And I had honeysuckle and jasmine. And they love honeysuckle and jasmine. We need C. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ah, I see a friendship star here. Okay. All right. Okay, let's get this started. All right, let's get sewing these. What'd I do with my leader? Shabby Fabrics has gorgeous hummingbird panel kits. Oh, nice. Shugga glug glug glug. We need to get a check. All right. right, let me see how many people have voted on that poll. Hey, Mona, are you still there? Only 12 votes? Come on, you guys. Guess. How many do we got in here right now? We have 26 people in here, so we should have 26 votes. Y'all are quiet. I guess I need to ask a question. What can I ask y'all about? Has anyone seen any new fabric lines that they want to spend money on? Any new fabric lines y'all like? Let me know. I mean, what's the newest thing that you've seen that really catches your interest? Oh, Jesus, I voted on two things. Was there more than two questions? No, just this. This is the second question. You done good. Cindy says there was a video that popped up yesterday on my YouTube feed yesterday. This gal is hosting a virtual retreat, Katie. I just thought, who's hosting a virtual retreat? The only reason I haven't hosted a virtual retreat is because I don't think any of you would come. I would love to have one. There's so much competition out there for retreats and Zooming and all that stuff. OG has a thumbs up with a happy face. And Raven says, I just ordered fabric, just what tickles my fancy. I just ordered fabric that tickles my fancy. Gotcha. I just wondered if there was something new that caught your fancy. Some new fabric line. Now, if you, well, I could, all right, let's answer this first poll and then I'll put another poll up. I was kind of hoping Mona was still around. All right, how much have I made for 3 days of work in tips? The last time we talked about this, we had made 400 for 2 days. So I worked the other day. So now I have 505 US dollars, but I also made, and I'll give you the breakdown in US dollars. I also made 600, hang on a minute, because I made more than that actually. Let me see here. There was 600 in Danish kroners, which is, let me write that down. Which is 93. And then we need to switch this to euros because someone gave me euros too. Which is $18. So between all of it, if I translate over the Danish kroners plus the euros, I have, let's see, 505. So technically, if I was to convert the other monies over, it would have been 616 US dollars. But I'm going to leave them in Danish kroners, and I'm going to trade my euros in, but I'm going to keep my Danish kroners because I can use them in the store. Patchwork Posse is hosting a virtual retreat. I don't even know who that is. I'll look into it though. All right, let me make a new poll. So I'm having a decent summer considering I've only worked 3 times so far. Last summer, I worked my little hiney off. What is this thing doing? Let's do another poll. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. And I work Sunday, so, and that one's going to have a bunch of Americans on it. So I should, if I get to do the tannery, which I'm sure I will, because I already told her I wanted to do the tannery. I should make pretty good off of that too. The only time we don't make tips off of anybody is when the German ships come, which is pretty normal because European people don't tip. Oh, here we go. Start poll. Okay, the question is, how many of you would be interested in attending a virtual retreat that I would host for free? All you would have to do is show up. Let's see what kind of feedback I get. I should have asked this at the beginning of the live when there was more people. Patchwork Posse is a creator that has been around a long time. Okay. Denise says, before there were lives and chats. Interesting. Corey Yoder's new fabric line is so pretty. Sunroom. Yeah, I saw that, and I think it's pretty too. We could do a fall retreat or something, you know, school started and all that kind of stuff. I just need to figure out when nobody else is doing one to do it. OG says, I've never had a vacation before or a fancy retreat. Me neither. I've never been on a retreat. I can't afford them. They're too pricey. I would love to do at least participate in one real retreat once. But I also think that it would need to be with people that I don't know how to put that. That I know and that they know me. That's a good way of putting it. Y'all answer the poll. In the chat, if you said yes, do you think a fall retreat would be doable for you guys? Maybe we could do it in October or November. Sherry says a retreat could be affordable. We need to find me one that's affordable then. Because right now, every time I see the price tag, I'm like, wrong. Because I have to, a cruise, that cruise, the Alaskan one, 3,500. And that didn't even include sewing with them. So that's out of my range. And the couple other ones I've checked into, like the ones through Cotton Cuts, the Cotton Cuts ones are too expensive too. Sherry says in North Carolina. We'll have to, okay, maybe we should have a retreat, Sherry. Siler City. Shelby says cruises are pricey. Will you be serving beverages, snacks, and those little cheese crackers? I can, yeah, I'm serving them as an imaginary ones, OG, since it's a virtual retreat. The big commercial retreats are very pricey. Yes, they are. Those cruises are crazy price for something honey wouldn't enjoy, yeah. Cindy says it can be a day retreat or 2 days. Think about it. Okay. Sherry says we could. Yeah, since I'm going to be there anyway. How hard would it be to set something like that up wherever, not to make money off of it, but just for everybody to pay their way? Could find a big ass house to Airbnb house. Cindy says we could have a packing list. Yeah. We should talk about that. Maybe we could pre-plan something and see how many of you are interested in and how far you're willing to travel. I'm the one that would be traveling the furthest. But if we could do it, see, I don't want to go in the summer at all, period. It's too expensive to fly. I would rather fly either in the winter, the late winter months, or like January, February, or do it in the fall, because those are the cheapest times to go. Sherry says I could check on it. Yeah, that would be great. Maybe we could find something that's affordable, not, you know, and we just all get together and do something, sew together, do a project. Because that would be fun. Cindy, if we go to this, if the one I'm going to do in the fall is going to, if I do it in the fall, will be virtual. But the one Sherry and I are talking about would be physical too. And Cindy, you're in Florida, right? Or is it the other Cindy that's in Florida? One of you is in Florida. I can't sleep, says Shelby, if I have to share a room with someone. So yeah, this is Shelby, this would be a great way to like rent a house, an Airbnb house where you have your own bedroom, but share the living room and the kitchen and the bathrooms. You know what I mean. There was this one when we were doing the Florida shop hop, we visited this one shop and she had a humongous house. And then she also had the area for sewing in. But she said that she had built that house to do retreats and it was big. Cindy says she's in California. Okay. Are you going to go to Road to California, Cindy? Sherry says they have separate beds also. Yeah. Shelby said, I did that recently with some friends when we went to Sisters, Oregon. Yep. Doing an Airbnb would be the way to go because you could save a ton of money, especially if you rent a big house. Like a 4-bedroom or 5-bed, I don't know, however big we need. All right, now we got this done. I am considering going to Road to California, but airline tickets are over the top right now. If you're going to do that, you need to buy them in the next month or so, Shelby. You'll save more money that way. If you wait till December, it's going to be expensive. So that's why I'm prepping to buy tickets early.
Yeah.
You're back.
I'm back and thank you. I just made dinner.
What'd you make?
Taco meat for tacos.
Yum.
Boom. I just cut up tomatoes, made the taco meat, put up groceries. Was I fast? Was I long? Did it take a
No,
while?
you weren't gone that long. I didn't think you were gone all that long.
I did it like, those cooking shows where you got to cook a meal in like 30 minutes.
Yep.
That was it.
30-minute meal.
That was it. It was like a race.
And Raven says, bless you, Mona.
Thank you, Raven. It's been like this for almost 2 weeks now. Just crazy. Whatever's in the air.
Cindy, can you remind me again where in California you're at? You don't have to be like specific, but here, let me mention this. If I plan on going to Road to California, and then I'm going to go to Hanford. So I'll be between those two areas. Hey, Jody. Jody says, I would love to meet you, Katie. I would love to meet you too. So I'll be between the two areas. So maybe, I don't know if you live in between there or not.
You're going to be like at church. We call them the chur-liberties.
Chur-liberties. That's too cute.
Gonna be a chur-liberty.
Someone called me a rock star the other day, and I'm like, I'm just me. I'm not nothing.
Gonna be a rock star.
I'm just me. I don't mean to come off like a rock star if that's what it seems like.
You dye your hair purple.
Yeah, well, I got hair dye. I just need someone to help me do it.
You wear some
I think
leather.
if I do it by
leather
myself, I'll make a
chaps.
big mess. But yeah, my hair is going to be purple.
Just wear gloves and a shirt that you don't want to.
That I don't care about.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this hair is going to get turned purple one way or the other. We're going to be rebellious.
I've always had color in my hair.
Yeah, I have it so much.
I've already shown you the stuff that we use. My daughter and I, we have our hair colored.
Yeah, but you know what I have done a lot of over the years is get a perm in my hair, because this stuff is straight as a board.
Dude, my hair is natural curly. Like,
and I'm like, I'm so jealous of
like,
everyone that has a wave in their hair, and I don't. Dude, unless I
then put some effort
hair.
and use a curling iron.
Raven says, fine. You're our rock star. Oh, you're so sweet.
Aw. That was sweet.
OG says, that's just funny. I just made tacos myself and ate one way too fast. Laugh out loud. I was hungry. Ooh,
I didn't eat one. I'm gonna eat some later, but I left everything out. Everything's ready to rock and roll. Just insert plate and make your own damn taco.
yep.
I left everything out. I even loaded the air fryer with the shells, like just press the start button.
I'm excited about it. I'm hoping when I get the samples of the stickers and magnets that I've been working on, that I showed y'all the graphic of, if they come out good, I'm super excited because I they're going to be a little bit pricey, but they'll be fun to give them away to all of y'all.
I just had like a complete flashback of American Psycho. Has anybody seen American Psycho?
I think I've only seen it once, maybe, and I don't know if I finished watching it or not.
It was like when you and William were comparing rulers. eh,
Oh
they
yeah.
they compare business cards.
Oh, got you. And that was in the movie?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're totally serious about it. And you know, mine's ivory and mine's ecru and
Oh
mine's
boy.
yeah.
Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah, so you talk about business cards and fancy dancing them up and stuff. That's all I'm thinking about is American Psycho.
I want to make stickers, and then I saw that they also do sample magnets because what I had actually intended to do was business cards and stickers. And but when I saw, ooh, magnets, let's do a sampler and see what it looks like, and then I'll see now I haven't looked to see what the price of those magnets are going to be, but I just want to see what they look like. And it's nice that they're doing like samplers. So Melanie can put them in that box that she's getting ready.
I'm gonna
to
find that
ready.
short of the movie. I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah, you'll have to do that. Raven says, I like magnets. Yeah, you're not the only one. I have golly, I have so many on both the freezer and the refrigerator.
You have so many.
Yeah, I just love
your
me some
face wants to
magnets.
stick to the.
I just love me some magnets. Cindy says, Pooh, you're going to be inland, Ontario, Canada to Hanford, and I am in the Bay Area. Uh, is the Bay Area near San Francisco or no? You're gonna have to help me. I'm not as familiar with freaking California.
Freaking frick.
I mean, I've been to San Diego. Actually, I lived in San Diego when I was while my dad was in the Navy.
In the Navy.
Do, 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 do. OG says your willpower is stronger than mine because I can't wait to eat when it's tacos. White van with free tacos painted on the side. Yep, I'm getting kidnapped. That's a good one.
We're gonna have to demo Louise it because I love me some tacos too.
I love tacos.
All week I made street tacos and
You know
like
what else I like? I like enchiladas.
you don't?
I do.
Oh. Well good, because I make a mean pair.
Yummy enchiladas are so
You
no,
know,
not enchiladas, quesadillas. Sorry. I always get
and
those
it's
backwards.
enchiladas, not enchiladas.
Okay. But
Enchiladas with an E,
yeah,
not O.
I meant quesadillas.
He says just tortilla meat. Boo-hoo.
I just love them, especially if you can find it where they make it a little bit crunchy.
You know, you just get yourself a pack of tortillas, make your meat, and you put it on the skillet and toast it.
Yeah.
AKA quesadilla enchilada.
Because I used to get quesadillas from of all places, it was uh, dang it, the name of that restaurant's on the tip of my tongue. Because I used to take the kids there all the time.
Taco Bell?
No, it was similar to damn it.
Damn it, Janet.
I don't know if the restaurant's even around anymore. I can't think of the name of it. Everybody would go there just about. It was a big thing.
In
Is it like,
Florida?
yeah, I don't
Is
know.
it?
I'm sure it was in other states because it was a big chain. It's like TJ Fridays, but not Fridays. It's the other one. Oh my gosh.
I don't know how I make my own Mexican food.
They made that they made the best quesadillas, but they also made the best chicken and broccoli pasta.
Mm.
What is their name? Oh my gosh. It's in there. My brain's like it's there, but I can't seem to get it out. Because I took the kids there because it was an affordable restaurant. It was like mid-level restaurant, I guess you could call it.
Yeah. Family. Mid-level. High dollar.
Cody says laugh out loud. Quesadilla with chicken jalapeno, black olives with spicy salsa and sour cream. Minnie says this year I attended a first retreat. T Quilter would be fun to attend her retreats. I hear a lot of people talk about how much fun it is. Chili's is similar to Chili's. It's similar to Chili's and Fridays, but it's not Chili's. Dang it. I hate when I have this brain fart and can't remember something.
Not on the border. No.
No. What do you call those kind of restaurants like Chili's and
Franchise.
TJ Fridays and stuff? What kind of restaurants you call those?
Franchise restaurants.
Why can I not see my mouse? That's strange.
Chipotle? No.
No. It's similar to Ruby Tuesdays, TG Fridays, Chili's. And there was another restaurant besides those three.
I know when I worked in the mall, we had Casa Olé.
Applebee's. Thank you, Cindy.
Applebee's.
Applebee's.
Yeah, at Applebee's at a white restaurant. How about that?
I knew someone would say it at some point.
You know, I prefer Applebee's over Chili's too.
Yeah, me too. I hardly ever ate at Chili's, but I loved eating at Applebee's, and it was affordable to take your kids there to eat. Because two of the three of them would always get the chicken and broccoli pasta dish, and I forget what one of them liked something similar, but it wasn't the same. And those were always affordable dishes at the time back then. And then once a year, I would take them to eat at Red Lobster when we got our income tax return. I'd take them to have lunch at Red Lobster or take them to a Japanese restaurant to eat, you know, because I would put back $300 from our tax return refund check and take them out to eat at a fancy restaurant.
How fun.
Dre, because the Applebee's in Lake City sold quesadillas. I mentioned enchiladas. I had it backwards. I meant quesadillas. Quesadillas was like what do you call it? An appetizer?
Yeah.
And theirs was really good. I don't know if I've had enchiladas or wait a minute, I might have. Are those the ones that are wrapped in the banana leaves?
I don't know what enchiladas is, but enchiladas are wrapped up in corn tortilla mainly with cheese or meat or chicken, whatever
enchiladas you want. Then see, that makes it sound bad when I say it that way.
Enchilada? Why? Because you're saying it correctly?
No, I don't know. It just sounds weird that way.
No, okay, here. Say jalapeno.
Jalapeno.
You're a pino. You're a pino. There's the pinos and the penos.
Jalapeno. That's what I've been taught to say it.
Yeah.
Is that wrong?
No, not necessarily.
It's just my accent gets in the way of everything.
Yeah, it's just.
Or no, it's not my accent. It's my cardboard tongue that gets in the way. just pointing that out. It's not really an accident. It's the fact that my
Yeah,
tongue-
and you're not wrong. I mean, my husband says pino too. And it's jalapeno for me, but
is it P or a B sound?
ben, like
Oh, it is a B sound. Okay.
no,
So it's,
I think it's more of a P.
oh, more of a P.
Ben,
Okay. Because that's what I'm
pen.
saying is jalapeno, which is the
Yeah,
B
but
sound,
I think you're maybe
making that last sound too
stretching
hard.
out the E, because like in
Oh, okay.
Spanish it's eh.
Got
E
ya.
is more of an eh. Don't quote me on that.
It's like I butcher bueno really badly.
Bueno. Yeah, see?
Bueno,
Yeah.
yeah, that just doesn't come off my tongue right. People know what I say when I say it, but it
Yeah.
just, yeah.
It's
It's
bueno, not
bad.
bueno.
Bueno.
Bueno. Yeah, and that's why I did the test. The jalapeno is the test. How do
Yep.
you say it?
You knew I
Now
was going to
say
do something bad to it.
what's another one? Guacamole?
Guacamole.
Yeah, he did Oli. It's fine. That's what I mean. That's what everybody calls it.
It's like I say Nevada. A lot of people say Nevada. I call it Nevada.
You're right. I say Nevada.
A bay. Ooh, let me try that one. A Bailu. No, that's wrong. I used to could say that one.
Which one?
The one that's called I think that means your mother, right?
Abuelo? Abuelo?
Abuela? Or is that your grandmother?
Yeah. Abuelo. Yeah, it's your grandma.
Grandma,
Abuelo.
yeah. Mona here with her proper accent, says Raven.
I don't know if it's proper. I mean, I consider it Tex-Mex, to be honest.
And Shelby says, I definitely have the West Coast American accent. I say, jalapenos. Oh, got you.
Jalapeno.
Isn't it funny how we all say it's that dialect difference? It's what it is.
That's the test right there. That word right there.
Yeah. And OG says New Orleans. How do you say that? Just said it. New Orleans.
I say New Orleans. So yeah,
I say New Orleans.
We absolutely say everything different.
Yep. And I think my combination.
But we're saying the same thing.
I think that the way I say some places is caused from living in Florida.
I don't know, pattern. I don't know.
That probably came from my mother.
I don't know where that one came from. Like my husband, he's faking to. What's faking to? What's that away? You mean that way?
Oh.
What's that away?
Denise says to Raven, I haven't seen that name on any website. Where did you see it?
What name?
I don't know. Unless she's talking about a Bailu. That's wrong.
Abuelo.
Abuelo. There we go.
Híjole.
See, you know what my niece's name is? Alejandra.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
Her name is Alejandra Oglesby Barreño, and I know I'm saying that wrong, Lopez.
Híjole, she is Mexican. She got 4 names.
She does. So does Nikolai. Nikolai has 4 names too. His is Nikolai Claus Christian Yolson.
Híjole. Have you heard from him today?
Huh?
Have you heard from him today?
My honey? Yeah, earlier I talked to him briefly.
Does he get like a break? Is he in a different time zone now?
No, they're still in the same time zone, but he's
okay.
I think he said they moved further south between Manicoke and Sissymoot, I think is where they're at. I was born in Charleston, South Carolina, Cindy. I'm a Navy brat. I was born on the Navy base. Me and my sister, middle sister, were born in Charleston, but we were raised in Florida. we moved to Florida when I was 5 in 1967. And that's where I stayed until I moved to Greenland in 2011. My sister, my youngest sister, she was the smart one. She moved to Spain. Let's see, Lynette is now 39, I think. She's been living in Spain for 39 years. So that's how come Alejandra has the name she has, because her husband's of Spanish descent.
Hallelujah.
She married her Air Force Spanish commander who flew commercial jets for a living.
Ah, speaking of, man, I mailed my Quilt of Valor and it arrived at the person's porch at 10:30. At 10:30 this morning. I haven't heard from them, so I'm assuming they might be out of town. Chingow.
Yeah.
So I gotta wait.
Denise, used to speak a lot of Spanish, and yes, I can understand. I still can understand a lot of what's said, but you know and I also have 2 semesters of Spanish from the college. But
I took
if
French.
you don't use it, you lose it.
Instead of Spanish, I took French.
Yeah, they offered French too, but I chose to do Spanish because I thought it made more sense.
I
I didn't
like
know
to
I
be
was ever going to
different.
leave Florida. I was, but I lived with a Cuban friend. Oh my gosh, her Spanish was so hard to keep up with. You should listen to her in English because Cubans speak fast.
Yeah,
And her English was even faster, and I'm like,
I got a couple of
Nuria.
friends that I always tell them, "Can you slow down? Can you what?"
Yeah,
I'm looking at them, what, and I give them that look like my eyes are squinting. I'm like, I literally didn't understand a fucking word you said.
Yeah. I said, Nuria, slow your English down because I can't understand you.
Okay, Speedy Gonzalez, slow down there. Lay off the coffee.
And she was one of these that, oh my God, she had the energy of 10 people on top of it.
Lay off that cute Colombian coffee. Shit.
Yeah.
That dark roast is
Shelby
get
says,
you.
have a nice weekend, everyone. Thank you for coming, Shelby.
Hi, Shelby. Thank you for coming.
And Raven says, my kitty is sleeping on one of our packing boxes by the back door.
Gotta be a box.
And Shelby says she's heading over to Becca's live in a few minutes. Yeah, we're going to be ending this live pretty quick.
Okay.
Soon, because Becca is going live. And I know everybody will want to go there.
She's the OG quilter, online quilter.
Yeah. All right, let's answer this poll. Let's look at this poll. I put a poll up. You missed it. Wanted to know how many people would be interested in a virtual retreat with me. We're a free virtual retreat. You don't pay no money. Because I can host up to 50 people on my Zoom. So there was 14 votes. Wow, that's not very many. I'll have to put this back in the channel again.
How many people are here?
86% voted for yes, and 14 said no. I can burn 12 hours, no problem, but I don't know if I can burn 2 days without at least going to sleep.
Man, if we're ending early, I'm going to go somewhere.
Where are you going?
Somewhere.
Very big.
And him?
What time do you have to get up in the morning for all your little shenanigans?
Him. I'm up by 8-ish.
That's too early for my taste.
Which is late. That's sleeping in.
Yeah.
To be honest. See,
what time is it now?
And this, what do they call it? A sweatshop, you know, the iron. I'm like, I have a fan on, I have the iron on, and the
you
fans
feel like you're working in a sweatshop.
And the fan's blowing the hot air
from
the iron. in my face.
That's why I have my front door cracked to let the cooler air in.
Yeah, well, I don't live in the mountains where it's like snowing. It's like the sun here.
Yeah.
Earth is cracking. My face is cracking. The floor is cracking.
OG, a virtual retreat doesn't require you. You can be in your pajamas for all I care.
Like me.
Yeah, I mean, a virtual retreat is just that. It's not a live stream. So you don't have to worry about anything. And I can't imagine anyone would complain if someone didn't even have a, you know, a boulder holder.
Over the shoulder boulder holder.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm good waist up, y'all. I am good. Y'all can't. Yeah, that's why y'all don't see waist up only. It's hot up in here.
It'd be hot in here.
Text. There went that.
All right, you guys. Let me go find Becca's link. See if I can't dump everybody over to her in a minute. Don't go nowhere yet.
You just want to eat. What'd you make?
I made roast beef and I need to make a pot of rice to go with it. And I'll do that in a few minutes. But I did take the roast out this time instead of overcooking it like the last time because I forgot about it.
I don't know how you be.
I set a timer
something.
to tell me, oh, by the way, you need to go get that out of the oven.
How far away from you from the kitchen? You can't be that far.
No, just I could smell it, but I had forgot about it. I get so laser focused when I sew sometimes that I completely just lost track of time of how long that meat had been in the dang oven.
It's that medicine home.
Yeah, you know, it's just ridiculous. I did, and I literally did. I'm like, I burnt the crap out of it.
It's that medicine.
And my husband's like, it's okay, honey. We can still eat the inside of it. You know, he's such a good sport when I make mistakes.
Truly, that is
you
such a
burned
good
our dinner. Now what we gonna eat? But he doesn't do that.
Really
crap.
is a sweet answer.
Yeah, he is. It's like, don't worry about it. We'll eat what we can of it, and if we're still hungry, we'll find something else. We'll eat tuna fish or something. That's his motto. Tuna fish.
Such a good attitude about it.
Yeah, he does. He just that's why I say all the time that he's an amazing human being because he really is.
Put out the fire.
Yep. He keeps me from having strokes over stuff.
Yeah.
Because believe me, this is how funny he is. We had company coming over and I was making a whole ribeye roast and I had cooked it part of the way in the oven and then I wanted to sear it on the grill. And so I took it out there and put it on the grill and I told him, I said, and he says, let me know when you want me to take it off. And sorry. And I hear
brain fart.
Yeah, I hear something hit the floor. And then I hear, oh my God, from him. And I went, and he says, I dropped the roast and I just about flipped out. He says, just kidding. Like, dude, how can you do that to me?
Because he knows he's going to piss you off. So chill out, woman. Take a
but
chill
it was
pill.
a big joke, and our guest was laughing too at the same time because they all thought it was
great.
Funny. And I'm looking at all three. I'm like, really? You're laughing at me because I almost had a panic attack?
You know, I get it because like my mom and I always mess with my daughter. Like we like seeing her little angry face.
He was about to have a handful about that meat, man.
So like I get it, you know, just for that split second, just messing with you.
Yeah, it's like, oh, see, it was just a joke. I'm like, paybacks are such bitches. Just say it.
It's like that.
It's like, I'll remember that the next time I think of something to do.
And I get it.
Lord.
I used to in the shout. My cousins used to, when I would stay at Fort Bragg with them, they would mess with me, and these are like all boy cousins, and they would, when I would take a shower, they throw ice on me. I would have an
Mhm.
ice shower. They would like from the awning, they'd throw stuff at me too if I walk out of the house, like a water balloon or mustard or something. They're just so awful. Anyhow, those are bad tricks to play with somebody.
I don't like, there's two or three things that I didn't like when I was a teenager. One is for to be tickled by force.
Yeah, be
And
touched, kind of,
I
yeah.
learned how to just totally shut it out. When now that I have one tickle spot and my husband's the only one that knows where it's at. If you try to tickle me on the ribs or anywhere else, you're not going to get a
Yeah,
response because that's how much.
yeah.
Yeah. And the other is to be standing outside, minding your own business, and someone's outside either washing their car or watering plants, and they spray you.
Oh, yeah.
Really ticks
You
me
know
off.
what really pisses me off, like lately around people and stuff, with their loud music.
Yeah, that's the other one.
Like
When
being in a
deafening your
public
ears. Yeah.
being in a public place, and Joe Schmo's, listen to Spanish music on your left,
Mm-hmm.
and Mary Sue's listening to country on your right, and I'm in hell.
Yeah. You can't take the noise.
I
Exactly.
I'm in. It will ruin my freaking trip and everybody around me. Actually,
Did someone donate to Super Chat and I missed it? Oh, no. All right, who saw the Super Chat donated, you guys? Oh, now I feel bad. Who sent the Super Chat? Does anyone know?
it doesn't say.
No. It just
Oh,
shows somebody did.
oh,
How did I miss that?
because you're yapping away with me.
Unless it happened when I was taking Nora outside.
Could have. I don't have the chat on at all. My phone's off.
Well, I should be able to go back through and see where it
And
was
I'm
going.
on my tablet, so I'm
Somebody did it.
SOS.
Whoever you are, thank you. I appreciate it. But someone did. So it says someone up there, it says one. So someone did. All right, everyone. Are y'all still with me or have you already left? Let me see how many's in here. Ah, we got 27 in here. Okay. All right. Tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see, what am I going to work on tomorrow? Yeah, what was my plan of attack for tomorrow? Hang on a minute.
Why don't you just finish one thing?
Well, yeah, that's what I need to do. And I got to figure out what it was I wanted to work on. Probably going to work on my hand and soul, I think.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just like, okay, that needs to be done. Boom. I'm not going to veer off. I'm not going to, nothing.
Speaking of tomorrow, also, before I forget, Quilt Squirrel will be joining me on the live tomorrow at 4:30.
Who's
She's the
Quilt
one that
Squirrel?
I did. She's the one that I did
Oh, last podcast?
the last podcast with. She's going to
Okay.
join us. So and do I have what I've written down there? No. I'm probably going to work on hand and soul. It'll
Wait,
either be hand and soul or
I'll be late.
okay, I knew you would be because you have
Yes.
animals to feed for and stuff.
I think I'm like a couple hours off from like your schedule, so
Yeah.
just let you know.
Okay, it's fine. All right, so hand and well, our live for tomorrow is at 4:30. Quilt Squirrel will be joining us. Zaza's supposed to join us, but I don't know, and it'll be Mona. We'll be doing the double play tomorrow, or if Zaza is able to join us, then we'll do a triple play where it's me, and then I'll send you to Zaza, and then Zaza will send everybody to Mona. If not, then it'll be me sending everybody to Mona. So yeah. So I don't know until I need to talk and find out if she's going to come or not.
Where is Mo? Did she come tonight?
Yeah, she was here earlier.
Oh.
She said she went to go rest. Denise says, what you do is decide which music you like and sing along. Do it, Texas Mona.
It's more like my headphones, man. When everybody's like with their loud music, I can't stand it.
All right, everybody, remember to live, laugh, love, and dream. What do you do with that? You make something beautiful, or You go do something for someone else that's kind and sweet and all those things, because you never know, it might change your whole world. See you guys tomorrow on the next live or in Becca's. So when I end this live, you should get dumped into Becca's channel. So let me do that real quick. Good night, everyone. See you in Becca's.
Hi, good night.
You don't
I'm
have to
here.
leave yet. Yeah, don't leave yet. What you, oh, okay. Wow, we done good.